Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge. Hi everyone. Paul will be here momentarily. There he is. Oh, but he's not quite ready to join us yet. He'll be here in just a minute. Oh no, Errol tonight. I'm sorry we won't have Errol, but I'm glad you're here, Lisa and Oscar, Eric. Let's celebrate. That's just who I see so far. Um, Comment, please, if you're watching, so I know you're here. Um, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. That would trouble me. That's the kind of thing that wakes me up at night. So let's see. Okay, no one else has commented, but if you're here, thank you for joining us. And if you're watching the rebroadcast later, I know Peter has been watching the rebroadcast lately, our friend Peter. So hi, Peter. And everyone else who's watching the rebroadcast, hello, thank you. So happy Earth Day, everyone. We have some cocktails to make for you. I feel like I should wait for Facebook people to tune in. Simultaneously, we're way behind in our drinking. So I actually haven't had a drink since Sunday, so I'm way behind in my drinking. Way behind in my drinking. So, oh, Errol's in a meeting. Got it. Hi, Julie. Happy Wednesday. Okay, Julie's here, so we know Facebook is here. Woo! And actually, for my first drink, I need Paul to go out in the tiki room and get the Karuba anyway. So, when you have a moment, I should say dearest, like they do on Let's Celebrate. Dearest! We say, dearest! I love it. I love it. Let's see. Hit that thumbs up button. Oh, thank you. Let's celebrate. I'm going to share that one.
Which moment are you interested in?
Which moment?
When you said you were going to get a moment.
I need the Karuba.
Oh, that's true. That's Truba. Okay.
Paul's going to go grab the dark Jamaican rum for me, and then I'm sure he will be joining us. So, are we buffering this evening?
Shouldn't be.
We shouldn't be because we're hardwired. But let us know. Let us know how it's working. Let's see. So, oh, sorry, I'm catching up on your comments. Okay. I had a day. Oh, so Phil said have a second Manhattan. I don't blame you one bit. I took a lorazepam last night. It's been that kind of week.
I've occasionally had that day.
Today, I didn't drink last night, but I took a lorazepam.
Today was not that day.
I'm
today
not.
ran long. We just finished eating because I just made it about half an hour ago.
Yes, Oscar just noticed earthquake. Well, it's Earth
Finished
Day, so we had to find Earth records, right?
She actually asked me to look
Oh,
for.
thank you, Julie. Thank you.
She asked me to look for Earth records, and I was like, I don't know.
Lisa.
I don't know. I got nothing. She's like, how about Earth Girls Are Easy? I'm like, do we own that? So I go to take a look. I'm like, we don't. But guess what? I'm looking at Earthquake. I'm like, there we go. I'm in.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yep.
Big Blue Marble.
Watch it. Spillage. She's very
That's
enthusiastic.
alcohol abuse. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. Thank you, Lisa, Julie. Yeah, everyone said okay. Maybe hardwired is the way to go. So.
Well, this was on Phil's advice, who was also at a day.
Did you bring the Karuba?
It's over there. You're fine. That's the
primary
one I
got
brought.
it.
But then I saw the Appleton and said, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of an
I
iffy.
just had a sniff.
I haven't had one.
Hi, Kalaka boy.
Okay. On Phil's advice, I kickstarted which was to say restarted, modem and router. And then I said, you know what? I got a long cable here. Just plug in. I got this adapter. Here we go.
Oh, you're right.
There's a bridge. Plug in that sucker. So here we're just going straight over. No intervening. Yes?
I guess next Wednesday is. I got to look at the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Is next Wednesday I'm looking at the calendar real quick.
That would make it 29th, eh?
Yeah, okay, so it is the last broadcast before Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I have a meeting that day that I run, so I always think about the last Wednesday of the month myself.
Okay.
I was also cooking, and Peter would associate with this.
I'm looking at my
ingredients. Try to make a gravy, throw in like some of the fat. The pan was really hot. Bang! It's just all of this, and it's all over my glasses. I gave them a clean, and they still look horrible. So I'm going to conserve things by cleaning my glasses.
I'm going to start making my drink. So my first drink of the evening is called Earth Girls Are Easy. Speaking of Earth Girls Are Easy.
I swear we actually
I
do
love that
own that, but I
movie.
couldn't find it.
No, you know what? We have a Julie Brown record.
We do, which actually does feature Earth Girls Are Easy.
So that's
Yeah.
probably why I was thinking we had
Maybe.
Earth Girls Are
He
Easy.
does do the actual, the main title.
Yes.
Okay. Fun
So,
picture.
1 ounce dark Jamaican rum. I'm using
There we go, there we go.
Karuba.
These are new, so I want to
And-
make sure they look good at all times.
God.
Yeah.
That was a story.
Oh boy, I can see. I love that.
What do you know? I can
What
see.
do you know? I'm blind.
Okay.
I'm blind.
Okay.
I can see.
1 ounce. I'm using añejo because it's what we've got.
Yeah, that's
but
what we got.
I would say 1 ounce reposado
And
tequila.
you can save your añejo, and it will sit there for a really long time. And then you'll like suddenly your doctor says you can't drink anymore. Like, oh, too bad.
I was going to
and
say.
then you'd be looking at that bottle of añejo and saying, "Gee, I should have."
I was going to say.
So you know what? Use the
You'll
añejo.
save your añejo, and then whoever's clearing out your house when you die will throw it away.
Well, yeah. We'll take a look and either throw it away or we'll say, "Oh, wow, that's pretty good stuff," and and kill it. So that would be the good part. But you didn't. So you know what?
When did we get this? I didn't even realize we had it, and it's unopened. A 1/2 ounce Giffard framboise, or
I remember getting that.
another raspberry liqueur.
I'll take that bottle. I'm just going to do nips all evening.
Just,
All nip, just a little.
I
haven't had this in a while. I don't know if I've ever had the Giffard framboise. Oh,
You know what?
super,
You're right. I
super
should try
fresh
it.
flavor.
should try it. Oh, you took my.
There's,
The other tasting glass has my premix for my next drink.
that's right.
Okay, I'm going
That's
to
right.
try a little.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Clinky drinky.
Oh, and it's pinky.
Shaky,
Pinky,
shaky,
drinky,
clinky,
pinky.
drinky. Pinky. It's very pink.
Pinky, drinky, pinky.
Very, very nice nose on this. Very fresh
Okay.
flavor and aroma.
All
Gotta say.
right. Let's see.
These French liqueurs, it's like it's all fresh fruit. They,
Audrey Hepburn
they
Day.
extract and they
Okay.
add to the base and sugar, and that's it.
Audrey Hepburn Day, then Cinco de Mayo.
Mayo,
Love it.
Audrey
Love it.
Hepburn.
Okay.
Well, I can drink to Audrey. I was just listening to a tape of Mancini music earlier and heard the main title for
That's really
Tiffany's.
good.
Made me think of Audrey Hepburn, but definitely
This would be a nice
after dinner.
I was gonna say aperitif, desserty type
Desserty type thing.
drink
Post aperitif. Yeah.
by itself.
Oh, sounds
Okay.
good. All right, I'll take that glass.
There. Okay.
There we go.
So that was 1 ounce Jamaican rum, 1 ounce reposado or añejo tequila. If you are doing that, 1/2
Such
ounce
things.
fresh lemon juice.
Chances are you would actually like a chilled glass. My
I would love that.
goodness, we have.
Oh, I need a cherry. Do we have cherries down there?
No, not there. Yeah, cherries down there.
Okay. I
You know
need
what to do.
5 dashes Hella
Facing away.
Mexican chocolate
Hella.
bitters.
Yep.
That's a lot of bitters, so that's going to be a little chocolatey.
Hardwired internet. Here's the thing, though, Phil. I did 2 things that you recommended. So I don't know what's actually kicker. I'd have to unplug and see if the Wi-Fi can stand it. Maybe we'll go unwired next time and see what's what. If there's a definite difference, I'm like, screw it. Plugging in, away we go. That's a kicker.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I got the cherries.
and Oscar sees Julie London instead, which is a plus. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I don't think I've told a story recently. I grew up with that cover in the household. Not this one, but the EP size. It was 3 different little EPs, just a single pocket for each. And it was the 4 months, so it's like a quarter of the year each. And, you had this little green case of 45s. You pop it open, and then there's like Julie London, who's in various bikini outfits, and you're like, yeah, that was a pretty provocative record for a kid.
Hi, Mom. Good to
record,
see
too.
you.
It's actually
And
a really great record.
Lisa, yes, Gina Davis is in Earth Girls Are
Bingo.
Easy. She's very funny.
Yes, and I think some of the Wayans brothers are in there as well. Pretty early
Yes.
roles for them.
Okay.
Playing
Oh,
aliens.
my God.
Yep.
The cherries are so heavy.
They are.
All right.
They are.
But I'll take my glass now. And some ice and my shaker. Thank you.
Don't mind us. We're just going to make a lot of
Thank you.
noise over here.
It's so heavy.
You know why we're making noise? Because we're assembling a fighting force of incredible magnitude.
And if you get that reference, I will send you something.
Yeah, really. No, it's not incredible magnitude. What is it?
Um,
Extraordinary magnitude.
Extraordinary magnitude.
Extraordinary magnitude.
Okay, so here my cherry.
That's good.
And I have no place to put this cherry spoon now. Thank you. Oh, I need my glass too. I feel
Yes.
very unprepared for this
Why
try.
don't you shake first? Because
I
then
don't
you
have
can...
anywhere to put it.
Oh, that goes in your glass.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have anywhere to put it.
And you're talking about doing your glass now.
Yes.
Okay, I got
Okay.
it.
All
I got
right.
it. I
Now.
got it.
Okay, we're on the same page. Okay. If you want any cherries, I'm gonna leave them out. Whoa. Okay. All right. Shake with ice and straight into a cocktail glass. Ah. I forgot to bring a strainer. I'll use that one. No, there's one right here.
Yeah, one right there.
Yeah, there's
So
one
it's good.
right here.
I have one of these as well.
Okay.
Somebody remembered to put those at our fingertips, which is good.
I remembered shakers this week, so that's an improvement.
Plus, sometimes we're running a little close to the bone, as some of our fellow channels know all too well.
Right.
But we always get it up there on time, as promised. We try. If this completely fails on us, oh well. All
Earth
bets
girls
off.
are easy.
All
Oh,
bets
it
off.
fits.
Looks good.
It fits.
Fits just nicely. I'll take that shaker.
Thank you.
Thank
oh,
you.
Here, if you're taking it away, you could take this too.
Oh, thank you.
I want to get every drop.
You can also take.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. Please, people.
All right. Let's see. Yum. Oh my God.
Hold
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Earth girls are easy.
They are.
1 ounce dark Jamaican, did you hear that? 1 ounce dark Jamaican rum, 1 ounce reposado tequila, a ½ ounce raspberry liqueur. I used Giffard framboise, ½ ounce fresh lemon juice, 5 dashes Hella Mexican chocolate bitters, garnished with a cherry. I am happy camper. This is going to sound like a very stupid question, but since our internet is off, does that mean we can't have the TV on?
The internet's not off.
Oh, I thought you said the internet was off.
I turned off the Wi-Fi to here on this machine. That Wi-Fi is working fine.
Hi, Kelly. Good to see you.
Actually, television hardwired too. So you're fine.
And Gettysburg,
Pretty good.
ma'am. Hello. Happy Earth Day, everyone.
Internet is totally on. Happy
50.
Earth Day, yes. You notice a few Earth-related records in Magabus. I would have gotten more, but
So
we don't own them.
I come bearing Save the Earth facts, so stay tuned. All right. Well,
Hello,
I can't
hello.
wait. I can't wait.
Save the Earth.
I can't wait, Eleanor. Let's hit us.
If you recognize
Hit
the
us with
actual song Save the Earth, played by this rock band in a very smoggy location, which movie are we talking about? Anybody? Think
What
about
did you
it.
say? I'm
Save the Earth.
I wasn't listening.
Save the Earth. Oh, you weren't listening to
I'm
me?
sorry, I wasn't
Oh, well,
listening.
then I
What
guess
did
you
you
don't get
say?
to find out.
What about Save the Earth?
I was actually singing the song Save the Earth, which I think is what it's actually called. And it's a movie.
Okay.
It's from the 70s, and it's a rock band, and it's very smoggy, and they're talking about conservation. And what the hell is that scenario? If you recognize the tune, you got it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, oh well, it's only slightly obscure. So, but in the
I'm wondering
meantime,
if I can think.
think about that.
You need a drink too.
I do. I haven't tried yours either, though. That sounds good. You can take a sip, and then I'll try.
I took a sip.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I was about to say.
See, he's also not paying attention.
You could
to
take
me.
another sip, is what I'm trying to say. Well, you took a sip because you tried it. I heard that. But you can take another sip because you were just about to. That's what I was saying. I'm not trying to snatch the drink out of your hands.
This will be my 4th or 5th sip.
Okay. That's good. That's actually good. So the first thing we did to save things was to use our leftovers. We still had leftover turkey from when we made it last week. We donated some to our hosts so that they would have things to eat.
Yes.
Things to eat. But then now they have more things to eat. And we saved like the legs and things like that. And I just chopped those up and made turkey a la king. So that's a great recycling thing. You had some leftover rice that you had made, threw it all together, made a gravy.
Yes.
It's a big mess of food and so good.
It was turkey a la king with Mexican rice.
Ooh, I want one of those.
I made Mexican rice. I know these are good,
That's right. Right? All right.
Okay,
so
wait.
What the hell am I making here?
I'm going to post Eleanor's first question. How much water does it take to manufacture 1 pair of jeans?
20 gallons. That's my guess.
Okay.
No, I'm going to roll with that. 13 gallons. Going with 13. Price is Right rules.
I'll go with
Closest number without going over.
14.
Oh, I see. Yeah, nudging me
Go
like that.
14.
It's going to be 12, and then we both lose.
I know.
There we go. So I could use the gin, the sherry, and the fish. Also
Gin.
me. Mhm.
So what are you making?
Well, I was going to make something that we were calling, if this one is called, and
Hi,
modified
Susan.
name,
Good to
what is it?
see you.
Earth Dream.
Earth
Earth
Dream.
Dream.
That's right.
Yeah.
Earth Dream. This is a variation on a drink called Moon Dream.
Because I have my little volume here of the, it may no longer be the latest version of Mr. Boston because now it's about 10 years old. But Mr. Boston Official Bartender's Guide circa 2017, I think, the
Hi,
edition.
John. Good to see you.
Had been heavily revised at the time. They added a ton of stuff, a lot of notes, a lot of information that hadn't been in the earlier editions. Some revised drinks that are good. And what was my point about this? About the Moon Dream.
Moon Dream.
Yeah, Moon Dream.
Variation.
Yeah. I kind of spaced what I was thinking.
Spaced. Get it?
Spaced. Get it all.
All
Oh, I
right.
know what I was thinking. I looked in here to see if I could find some Earth-related drinks, right? There must be Earth this, Terra Firma. There must be, planetary kind of things. Squatto. There's
Oh,
nothing. Nobody makes drinks about the Earth.
Okay.
Maybe that's why we're in trouble.
Answer.
Nobody
Yeah, yay,
cares.
Jen.
Anyway,
Roughly, what?
2,000 gallons to one pair.
What?
No way. No way.
I won.
2,000. Yeah, you do actually. You won over
I
me
was
by being
closer.
1 gallon closer. I
Oh
can
my
see that to
gosh.
manufacture a whole bunch of jeans in like
That
in
is
one day. but
crazy. Buy
2,000.
secondhand.
You certainly can.
I think all my jeans that I own now are secondhand.
Mine are probably first hand, but I've had them for a long time, and they're going to go until they get rips in the knees, and then I can join the Ramones cover band. There you go. Perfect. I need 1.5 ounces. Give me a shot. Oh, Bombay. And this is what, 90 proof, so 1.5 is fine. And this is a cocktail size drink.
I
I'm pouring this into
inherited
the wrong thing.
from a friend a pair of Michael Kors jeans.
Nice.
I always feel so fancy when I wear them. Ooh, Michael Kors.
Well, of course.
They were given to me. Good thing I keep using old cargo pants. All right. So that was 1.5 ounces of gin.
Yes. And I'm forgetting my proportions. I wanted to
1 ounce of
use
sherry.
3/4 of the sherry.
Oh, okay.
I think I cut that down.
Oh, that's right.
This is gin, sherry, and peach liqueur. I
Which
thought, that's going to be sweet.
I'll give it a chance, but I'm
That's
kind
going to be
of
sweet.
thinking.
So first of all, I'm cutting down on the sherry, which is sweet. I'm using the Taylor, and that's about right. It says 1/4 ounce of the peach liqueur. We haven't had peach brandy. I'm going to use it. It'll be
His butter
fine.
sounds lovely. Oh.
And my peach. Peach.
This is actually peach brandy.
Yeah. If it had peach liqueur from Giffard or whatnot, I would have used it. Brizard would have used it. So I think that much is going to be fine. I'm putting in the wrong thing again. Get over here. Jeez. It's not going to matter, but I'm pouring
For
in the
someone
wrong
who
thing.
hasn't had a drink, you're a little.
It's a little crowded up here. You know how it is. And I need a lemon. Well, what should I say on the lemon? Let's see.
You said 1/4 ounce.
I did do that. I did
Yes.
do that. Oh,
You said a
Stream,
1/4
1/4 ounce. I'm going to try that and see where we are. Get us back to where we need to be, please.
I will.
See, now I'm going to have to strain this in here so I know what I'm doing. This is the reason I wanted to make sure I got all the stuff. So that I could taste before.
Well,
Taste before buying. Taste and try before you buy.
cargo pants you bought in 2004. Well, I guess that's almost considered vintage. Isn't vintage 25 years?
Yeah. So you're pushing
At
it.
least for cars.
Cars is 25. So, and here's the important thing about that. Pushing 25 years, they still fit. Really? That's fun. B, they're actually not totally shredded. That's fun. You've actually taken care of them. And see, they're not stained to hell. My pants, my cargos, I use them to do all sorts of things. And like I cook, and then like they get oil stains, and it's like, oh man, they're shot. Real pain. What am I supposed to do?
Apron.
Okay, so here we go. How's that doing?
That shirt is making me my eyes out of focus. Oh, geez.
I want more of each of these things. I'm going to make that ½ ounce of the peach and a ½ ounce of the lemon. There we go. I'll take the peach again, please. I'm going to take a curl.
Well, so what?
Curls are very good for
What did you
ecologically
change?
because you're using them, right?
What did you change?
Proportions on the peach and the lemon.
So what is the peach
Crank it
now?
up by 100% to make that.
So 1 ounce peach and 1 ounce lemon.
No, 100%. They're currently at a quarter.
They both said a half. Did you change it? Oh no, that's my drink.
That's yours. There you go. Oops. Who's
I'm looking at my recipe. Wait, no,
sorry
it
now?
definitely says 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Gonna try that out. It still is probably pushing sweet because of all that sherry, but I cut back on the sherry.
Yeah, Julie, right? Me too. Curious how pants are produced.
Well, that's probably stem to stern because you start with the
Yeah.
cotton, and then you get to the manufacturing process where you have to actually process all that, and then you have to make the fabric, and you have to cut the fabric, and then you have to sew it up. So it's like there's a lot of steps along the way from a cotton boll to lead to your pair of Levi's.
I mean, I'm curious now because I've made pants, and I'm curious
I think
how
so.
much water that used.
Yep. Well, enough to get you. Also, the dyeing process. Yeah, we're not talking off-white jeans.
True.
Those are indigo. So
Okay, here we go.
boom, 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 boom.
On average, how long does it take for a plastic grocery bag to decompose?
100 years.
I'm gonna say just to be obnoxious, I'm gonna say 101 years. I'm just gonna be one number higher than Paul all night. Gettysburg, ma'am, I appreciate you providing that entertainment for us.
A little fun trivia there for
Yeah.
such things. I was telling Kelly that there is a sustainability challenge at work in terms of like how many things do you do? And I think, well, let's see. I mean, we don't drive too much. I drive myself to a train station. I take public transportation. I walk the rest of the way. I use a reusable water bottle. I use a ceramic mug at work. I use a plate at work. I use silverware at work. It was all secondhand, by the way. So there's recycling right there. Go to the thrift store. Silverware costs you pennies. I'm always recycling food, which is to say leftovers are my lunch. What else happens? I always save food that's about to be thrown away at the end of the conference. If I can save it from the bin, save food from the landfill. That's just a crime.
Hi, Daniel.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Crime to throw that in.
Well, today he fixed the microwave. By the way, Mom, the microwave is fixed.
Oh, yes.
So
good to note.
He kept a microwave oven out of the landfill for at least a little while longer.
Third time we kept that out of the landfill?
For at least a little while longer. Splashy McSplashation.
Shaky, shaky. Hey, that filled it just the way yours did. Nicely.
Yep.
Nicely.
Filled it
And
nicely.
don't forget to use a twist. The twist is good because you're keeping this out of the landfill for the moment. But you can also keep it out of the landfill by composting.
Let's celebrate said 99.
Ah!
We're surrounding Paul.
I'm thinking that the actual number is 90. I think I'll change it to 90 and see if I can do. Oh, that totally fell apart. Oh, well. A little bit of expression. And here we go. What do we have? The Earth Dream.
Errol does the same thing. I love it. Errol should. I appreciate that, Errol.
That's actually pretty
he's not here,
fun because it's like you took a standard sour and you actually added something like this layer, which was the sherry. And the sherry should make that very sweet. And in the original, it would have, but added the lemon.
I'm really getting the peach.
Get that lemon oil, and it's like that evens right out. I like this a lot.
I feel like you should change it to peach brandy. Because that peach is really good.
That's it. Peach
and
brandy.
I'm changing it to peach brandy.
So like I modified something over here, and I'm giving it a new name. And because, after all, I couldn't find any Earth drinks in the Mr. Wilson guide.
You gotta do what I do and just make up your own.
I could. I've done that for a long time.
Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. Answer. Depending on environmental conditions, on average takes 20 years, but can take up to 1,000 years.
For a plastic bag to decompose. Depending on the conditions,
yeah. Yeah, seriously.
So here's the thing. So the range is what? The low is 20, the high is 1,000. That's a massive range on average. That's like 459 years. And the reason for that is that the modern sanitary landfill, right, is actually all boxed in. They compact everything, they cover it in dirt, and it just sits there. It doesn't really have enough like anaerobic bacteria to decompose things. So that bag has nothing hitting it.
Oh,
It'll
Julie.
just sit there. The food will just sit there.
Thank you. I posted on Patreon about the stuff we've rescued from the trash.
Oh, really? What did
Yes.
what'd you post? I didn't get a chance to look at that.
Patreon.
I didn't get a chance to look at the Patreon post.
Oh.
Oh.
It was on Patreon.
I'd have to go look at it.
Yes.
Okay, so patrons, go take a look at your Patreon, and you'll find a fun little post with all the things that we've saved. I'm also currently fixing the 60s tube receiver, which completely plotzed last year. I had no idea what it was. I started looking into it, and I realized I think I know what it is. Got the parts. It's going. I haven't had a chance to really sit down, and I think I started putting them in. I'm like, no, that's all wrong. I got to redo that. I want to make it clean, everything tight. And once that's in, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, because I think I know exactly what's going on. And I've fixed it. I've so far done 2 of those. The other one was an RCA for our friend Dennis. He uses that daily driver. And he used that for like 5 years. It started making noise. He said, "What's up?" So I said, "Bring it by." You know, we dropped you in Clifton, New Jersey, I think it was, or was it in Cranford, New Jersey, and that's where he is. So I just went to his place. I also visited his bar at the time. But I grabbed the receiver. I came back here.
I was working.
She was working. Here I am, like saying, "Hey, I have a few drinks." But took it back here, took a listen. I'm like, I know what's wrong. Ordered the part, put it in.
I remember.
Bang, bang.
I remember that night.
He's good for a while.
I was working at a Halloween party,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember people were like, "Matthew Perry died."
Oh, that was that night.
And I thought it was such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
You know, like I thought it was like a sick joke or something, but no.
Nope, it was unfortunate
He
truth.
died. Yeah, that sucked. You need a Radio Shack to test the tubes, right? I know. Sadly, no more. We used to have one right across the street. Man. We'll see old electronics on the street, and Paul will like just pull over to see if they have tubes in them. Just take the tubes.
I remember, well, when our Radio Shack was here, they did unfortunately not have a tube tester.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a little past that period. But in the 1980s, I remember finding a lot of equipment at yard sales for cheap. That was the era. You would pull that stuff out of the trash practically. And I remember a friend had this big old console receiver, the kind of thing that you see in Christmas Story, that big set about this high.
Who was that?
Sort of a semicircle. That was Kramer. And it was his grandfather's, and it was an RCA set, and it was from 1940 or so, and there was a plug on the back that said TV. Just in case you wanted to use that section, the amplifier in the radio for the audio on the TV. Isn't that fascinating?
I'm posting the question. How many pounds of food go to waste per second in the United States? I don't even want to think about it.
This is an obscene.
Horrible.
This is an obscene number. I always rail against food waste because people go to a restaurant. I didn't finish. I'll throw it away. What the hell? What's wrong with you, man? Get a takeout container.
I always get a takeout container.
Your takeout container is probably aluminum and recyclable, or PET and recyclable, or you know what? It's paper and it just goes in. Whatever, you know. But the food you can eat.
I can't even imagine.
Oh, what the hell?
I can't even imagine.
Got to throw a figure at that. Peter, I bet that you might have a gander on this
because
you work with food.
I feel like millions.
Per second. I kind of think that's, I think of it more
John
in
says,
percentage. I think it's probably something like...
John says 3,800.
That's a very specific number, Mr. Antrim.
I know. Well, maybe you know. I hope it's not millions.
Doctor?
So we need to go get the bubbles.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. I think I should top this with bubbles.
Well, mine's gone, so I need bubbles.
We'll get the bubbles. Waste per second.
Too much.
12,000 pounds of food.
IMO. Too much.
24,000 kilos, you know?
Ugh. Anyone else care to venture a guess?
Anybody? Drop it here. If you have any clue that's even close.
I'm going to post the question again. Okay. I love that you're doing this, Gettysburg Ma'am. It's so fabulous.
This is part of the fun, and like this links up with so many things. We're talking food waste. We have our food channels here. We do food with frequency. And we always save our food. The leftovers, it's like you put it in the fridge, you eat them. There are days when we got a lot of boxes in the fridge and no coherent meal. You pull them all out, throw it in the micro, heat them up, and then you've got food. Boom, done.
John basically had it nearly
3,500 pounds
3,500
per
pounds
second.
per second.
Per
Oh,
second. I was a little high
that's
with 10K.
terrible.
That's
Well,
it's
I'm
obscene.
glad I was high with
Obscene.
millions because that's
It's some would call it a sin. I call it an obscenity. And if there is obscenity in this country, it is food waste. You know, and it is
horrible.
many other things beyond what people think of as obscene. So I would always do that. And there are times when I've just had like leftovers from a restaurant, and I see somebody who's panhandling,
Throwing away
and I
donuts
say,
was a
"Do
nightly
you want
thing.
food? You know, here it is."
That's horrible. Someone would want
Yeah.
those donuts.
There are stories about food sources, supermarkets and whatnot that would have to throw
Oh,
away food because it was past date or whatnot, and then people would come by to do the picking, and it's like we can't really let you pick in our dumpsters, but if I happen to turn the other way,
well, I was about
there you
to
go.
tell that story, but I don't
Mhm.
want to share Julie's comment. My
Yeah.
dad would eat stuff he didn't even like rather than waste it. Oh, I love that. I love that.
I won't go that far, and certainly when food starts to feel like a little past its prime, guess what? I have a compost heap. It all makes dirt. So I never feel bad if food goes off because I have a place to put it that's not the garbage.
Yeah.
Now, some of you can't do it because some of you live in states like Vermont and New Hampshire and Maine, and what you have very large mammals. The bears will get into everything. So a compost thing, man, you got to keep that locked up in a shed the size that's half the size of your house. So that's tough. If you can do it, good. If it's really problematic, I understand. There's always things like composter in the corner of your garage, past like locked doors and concrete
Although I'm
that uses worms.
always sure that
Vermiculture sounds like a lot of
I'm
fun.
gonna walk out to the car one morning and just see a bear like going to town on the compost.
If it happens, that would be interesting.
Yes, critters.
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 We have never seen bears in our neck of the woods, although they have been spotted.
I've seen a bear.
You see
in
deer
our
all
neck
the
of the
time.
woods.
Deer would probably go to town to the compost, but they can't get at it. And when the compost bin was actually open, twice I found a possum in there. Small guy. He knew where to go.
I was about. You probably mean never say no, right? But anyway,
We never what?
I'm just looking at the comment.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Got it.
We never do doggy bags, is what I think
Oh,
you're saying.
okay.
Yeah. The fact is, you don't have dogs, so who do you have to feed it to? So
I
this is
feed it
part
to
of the issue.
me.
I would feed it to
I
me.
feed it to me.
I always think I can just chop suey it. What is chop suey? Miscellaneous bits. That's a pretty literal translation. What do you do with it? You throw it in a pan with some oil and some eggs, and you make another meal. That's another thing. Recycle. Moms. You need a flute? Or is that okay?
Um,
Um,
I have a flute.
have a flute. Okay.
I'll have a flute.
So we understand, but we've composted since we were able to get a bin, and that's when we replaced the front steps, which were really deteriorated, and we didn't actually rip it all out. We saved the risers. We got new planking, which you found. We used those, and those eventually deteriorated, and oh well, I guess that's life.
At least it's wood.
Now I'm throwing down deck lumber. It's good for a really long time, but the planks that I tore off, I used to make a compost bin. We used that for years, and then it fell apart.
Here's an interesting question. What percentage of plastic bottles
Oh, man.
recycled in the U.S.?
Like 7%. Like 7%.
Really?
7%. It's really low. It's stupidly low. And most of your plastic bottles, pop bottles, are PET. That's pretty recyclable. Now, if it's like low density poly, it's like, yeah, that's kind of garbage.
I feel like
It's just the way it is. Styrene is complete garbage.
he returns them for the deposit,
I'll
but
take
I feel
I'll take
like
the nickel.
even if you're not going to do that, our city makes it so easy to recycle that if you're not recycling that stuff,
You throw it in the bin. You drag the
Girl.
bin down the ledge of your driveway.
I'm just going to say, girl, if you're not
Come on,
recycling
girl.
that, girl, like at least our city makes it incredibly easy to recycle.
I'm going to go all Randy Rainbow on you.
I'm going to go all Randy Rainbow on you and say, girl. Yeah.
I'm saving my drag. See? I'm recycling.
I see you are. Look at you go. Vermont has bottle return deposit. Yes. Yes, in New York we can definitely do it in New York. Okay, let's celebrate says 7%. Wasting food is terrible. So I always eat it before my mom gets rid of it. Oh, Oscar. That's great. That's great. I mean, I'm not advocating like eating when you're not hungry or whatever, but I mean like just plan, plan your meals is all I'm saying. Answer. Okay, only 12%. Okay, it's 12%.
I win. Okay.
You and Let's Celebrate said
7.
7.
I knew it was really low. 12 is stupidly low considering the number of plastic bottles. And I know that some of the plastic bottles are made out of not very well recycled plastic.
Oh.
And it's really kind of a pain.
What do you think of the Seinfeld episode? They try to bring their bottles and cans to Michigan
for the 10-cent refund. Oh, no way.
Oh, that's funny. And you're in Michigan, so.
I had well, there you go, Julie. You got that.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious. I had a friend who always thought, like, I think, does Illinois do a deposit, and is it like 5 cents? It's like, okay, so like you're in Chicago and you collect all your bottles, and then you like go to Michigan and return them. I'm like, this is the daftest plan.
You know how many bottles you have to make that worth it?
A pretty obscene number of bottles.
Tremendous number.
Hello.
I
please.
will take some, please.
You will indeed.
If you don't mind.
We got some bitters kicking on over there that might be good on this.
Bubbly course. Bubbly, of course.
Bubbly, of course.
Thank you.
You can never go wrong with a bubbly course. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I know that Pepper Tree Villa would agree with us, and that Celebrate would agree with us
I'm going to add some of these chocolate bitters.
Because they've been doing it. I'll take some chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll totally do that. Martini? Yeah, I'd love a martini.
Mash.
Say, you guys got something against olives? Well, sir, we're like 10 miles from the front lines. It may be difficult to procure. Yeah, well, I understand, but something about a martini without an olive that just doesn't quite make it.
I feel like we should do a mash happy hour sometime.
I'm in. It'd be pretty hard to outfit this, but I was just looking for things upstairs, and I found my Eisenhower jacket, which was somebody in the family had that, and it was somebody who was my stature, which I find very hard to believe with that side of the family.
Oh my gosh. We collected cans in grade school to buy a friend a home computer. Oh my gosh.
Atari 800 XL. That's hilarious.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Let's just say, John, that was somewhere between an Altair and a TRS-80. Yeah, one of those things.
Oh my God.
I remember when Atari was doing computers, because friends had one of the Atari 2600. Am I getting that wrong? Never had a video system myself. Well, that's wrong. Mother never bought us a video system. I found one at a yard sale years later that was antiquated. But
did she buy it?
We didn't. No, I bought it for $5.
I was gonna say, then she would have bought it for you. But
I think it was Coleco, and it played Pong and hockey. I mean, which is really, it's the same game. It was so,
I kind of love
so hilarious. Pong is the easiest damn thing, but it was really kind of fun. But yeah, they had an Atari like 26, and they had a bunch of cartridges. I remember when you could buy Activision cartridges, and it was like,
waste not drawer. That
plastic combos. Oh yeah, all that kind of stuff. I actually tend to rail against most plasticware because it's so cheaply made, it's useless. The knife doesn't do anything. The fork bends all over the place. I'm like, throw it away. This is garbage. Forget it. And here's the thing. If you actually have plasticware and you put it in the landfill, what you're doing is actually sequestering carbon. So ultimately, it's not such a bad idea. I just think there's way too much disposable plastic.
I know what all those words mean, but not together.
Yeah, I was talking about the fact that they didn't have a computer; they had a video system. I think so I was right. They had the 2600.
All right.
And I remember at the time there was like we could actually like add on to this and have a computer, and that was those systems, the 400.
I have another question.
Yes, there we go.
I'm gonna post it. Ready? How many tons of plastic waste does the Earth produce yearly? Oh God.
Okay, wait a minute. We have to clarify.
A lot.
Ma'am, we have to clarify here. Are we talking? Are we talking UK tons? Actually, there's like the US ton, which was a UK ton. There is the UK ton. There's a metric ton, and then there's
The metric crap ton.
metric crap ton, which Christy knows all about, and the metric F ton, which I'm not going to say out loud on a polite audience. But one of those things, could you clarify?
The metric fudge ton.
I want to know which units we're using because it makes a difference, and I don't want to get this wrong.
Okay, wait.
It's broken on a trash eddy. Speaking of trash.
Berserk and frenzy all the way, especially with the lights turned off.
Ah, now you're talking. Video games we're talking.
Trash 80. I
Now,
learned a program on a trash 80.
Now, Peter or John, who are watching right now, why do they call it a trash 80? The actual name was the TRS 80, which I think was Tandy Radio Shack 80 model. But why was it colloquially known as the trash?
Kalaka Boy, that's a wonderful idea. We will speak to Dan from the Clams about this. They play ceviche in the background. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Oh, Dano? Dano?
I know. Well, we'll speak to Dano
We'll
about
talk to
it. But
we do have a hotline to the man, and we have worked together
Paul's currently
on a number
blocking
of projects.
ceviche. There it is.
By the way, ceviche, still available to you. Who does not own a copy of ceviche right now? You want this on your wall. You want this on your turntable. If you get this on your wall, you can get this on your computer.
Make
Make your ash load. Bingo. All right, so we're talking U.S. measurements of tons because we still use tons here because we're
U.S. ton.
antiquated.
U.S. ton, Gettysburg Ma'am says.
Well, here's the thing. We don't actually strictly use U.S. measurements, which actually are English measurements, but don't ask me why that is. We also use...
Why is it?
We also use metric measurements. When you buy soda, does it come in a half gallon? No, it comes in 2 liters. Well, that's interesting. Gasoline is sold by the gallon.
U.S. ton.
But there are other metrics out there, as a matter of fact. Some things are just like that way. You buy liquor. Does it come in a fifth or a quart? No, it comes in 750 mil and a liter.
I try to buy it by the metric crap ton.
This is 750 mil. You cannot buy U.S. measurements in liquor anymore. Well, that's interesting. So the fact is, we've been using metric a long time. And I'm used to what the measurements are, and I know what the hell the U.S. measurements are. Whatever, I speak 2 languages.
Oh, okay. I got to share Christy. The metric shit ton.
Shit ton.
Between the metric crap ton and the metric ton.
You see, I can't say this on air because it's impolite.
That's okay. Christy said it for us.
You know, my commentators will just drop it in. You can read it, and you can be like,
thank you for saying what we were all thinking.
We're not going to actually get booted off the air, but you can read the comments because we're all adults here.
Thank you for saying what we were all thinking. It's so funny.
So, oh yeah, Peter's remembering that the Trash 80 needed a cassette recorder. At the time, there were a couple ways to do it, and the easiest thing was to have a pretty high fidelity cassette recorder, which is usually a tiny little thing, but they needed to be able to record high frequencies for the...
I'm still laughing at the metric.
For the digital data. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was kind of an average cassette recorder. But anyway, yeah, it worked fine for these programs that were really pretty small.
Drugs taught a whole generation of children in the U.S.
Well, after all, cocaine is not sold by ounces, is it? No, it's not sold by pounds.
Like 8 ounces of cocaine, please.
Don't sell by that. Get the hell out of here. No, it's sold by the kilo. Interesting, but true.
Sir, may I have 16 ounces of cocaine? Would be a lot of cocaine.
Well, that'd be a pound.
That's a lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. So is a kilo. The fact is, how do we get on cocaine? We're talking about drugs.
Talking about drugs.
Talking about drugs. And those who are just baffled by the metrics, I'm like, well, what is a kilogram? It is it's 1,000 grams. It's not hard. It's easy to learn.
Answer. That's like 400 million tons.
460 million tons of plastic waste.
Ugh.
The Earth yearly. It's a lot. There's a huge amount.
A lot of plastic waste.
There's a huge amount out there that is impossible to get around. Packaging, plastic wrap, all that kind of stuff. Medical waste is a lot of plastic.
You said
you can't do anything about that except incinerate.
Plastic wrap balata, but it kind of almost sounded like plastic crapola.
Well, it's both. Now, isn't it?
I try to do my part.
Yeah. But I was thinking at one time when I was at the doctor and I had to get shots, and the gal dropped the syringe and she got a new one. But I was like, if that was glass, that would have been a real mess.
Ugh.
It would have been terrible. So it's like you need plastic in hospitals. I mean, they're doing shots constantly. They're taking these measurements
I'm just
constantly.
thinking like they're in
Tubing. Oh,
hospitals
yeah.
doing shots constantly.
Hope not.
You don't want to go to that hospital. I'm
No,
just
wrong
saying.
hospital. That's like,
Oh,
anyway.
Weekly grew up with a wait. I don't see. I'm not. Paul
Famicom.
knows what all these things mean. I really don't.
What's a Famicom? I'm totally spacing that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what that is. 1001 clone. Is that, we're talking computer? Oh.
Here we go.
Hmm.
Grams for the tone arm force for
Oh,
LPs.
that's right. You don't have that measurement in ounces or quarters of ounces. That's always been in grams, as a matter of fact.
Mm.
I have a little scale over there that measures that so we can actually dial it in because I asked for it for Christmas. It was just a, turntable accessory I'd never had. Now it's perfect.
Which one?
Wait, there's a little scale that you can measure the tracking force so that you can dial
When
that
did you
right
get
in.
that for Christmas?
Oh, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Who gave it to you?
Possibly you.
I don't even. He puts things on his wish list, and none of us know what they are, but we're like,
It's a thing.
he wants it. Let's
He wants
buy
it.
it for him. And he's happy, and we're happy that he's happy.
Works.
And we don't know what we bought him.
Well, that measures.
We're happy, so Merry Christmas.
That measures the force, so you don't grind your records down to dust. And then I have a little magnifier, a little microscope that allows me to
Nintendo
take a look
Family
at proofs.
Computer, the Japanese.
And yes.
Okay, all right, okay.
Oh, got it.
At least know what that is.
I think that was not that common in the U.S. It's interesting that was kicking around. I remember hearing about the Atari system computers as opposed to the video games.
So you don't degrade the ceviche.
Ceviche. If you set your tracking force properly, you can play it longer than you will be alive. So that's actually a very good thing.
I don't need to play it longer than I can. When I'm out,
I'm
it
gone,
can
I'm gone.
stop. I can stop.
But if it deteriorates while you're alive, you'll have to get another copy. Here's the thing.
I have a bunch of copies of ceviche.
Here's the thing.
And they will last me beyond my lifetime. I'm just saying.
No, we're trying to sell them. So if anybody here does not have a copy of ceviche, commercial plug number one.
Commercial plug number one. If you don't buy these copies of ceviche, they're going to outlive me.
So you better buy one. I'm just saying. They're available to you. We will play the commercial, and you'll see how to get them.
It's
a great record.
Terrifying and depressing commercial.
You'll love it. It's also available as download and CD if you really like such things. Hold on. I'm still talking here. The fact is, you also want this thing on your wall, so get your LP of ceviche. He's
talking here.
That's my hard sell. I got to sell some copies.
All right. So, we have a new question.
Next.
On average, how many pounds of paper does one human use per year?
400. I'm going to be off.
On everything, like paper on the food you buy, like that kind of thing?
It's everything or nothing. If this is not including everything, then the question is invalid. I'm just saying. You got to have it all.
It's like, you
got to have it all.
I want some more.
Keeping it cold.
I want some more. I'm just thinking, is it, if it's on the things you buy and stuff like that.
Get in there.
Or like, are we getting penalized for junk mail we received that we didn't ask for? Because I wish people would stop sending that stuff. Honestly.
Direct mail is a time-honored tradition. The fact is that you're not really using that as much as disposing of it. So that doesn't count.
I have bought literally nothing.
You print something, you actually use a pad, you use little Post-it notes, etc.
I don't think I have bought anything.
Packaging. There you go.
Because of direct mail.
Oh, here's a question.
In the last decade.
Paper or toilet paper? Well, that paper is paper.
Okay.
Paper is paper. So, the TP counts. Also, PTs.
Daniel, of course you could pick up a copy at Ohana. Yeah, just
we'll make sure we have some.
Let us know. We will make sure we have some.
And you're doing it. Yeah. You're actually you're asking a very smart question. Hey, I'm going to see you. Can we make the transaction? Yes, because
absolutely.
If anybody, commercial plug number 2, wants one of these babies that will make your wine and other beverages taste 73% better.
I'm starting to get excited for Ohana. Mm-hmm. We have all of our room crawl ideas in a row. We're going to have a table again this year.
Yep.
We took a year off last year from having a table in the vending area, but the spam table will be back.
On Saturday.
Cashier on Saturday. Saturday
Probably
only.
will not do Friday. There's too much going on.
Saturday
But Saturday,
only.
yes.
But yes, but we're gonna have our table in the vending area. We're gonna do our room. We're doing 3 room crawls. I know that
3.
sounds weird, but
Oh,
we're
that's
doing
right.
3.
3.
We're doing 3.
Truth. Yeah, there will be the setup for all of you Ohanaites is that Glennie
Oh,
will
Lord.
will
Okay,
be back with wine, but instead of being portable, she
okay,
will probably be at a table this time, and Sid will be back,
okay.
but instead of slinging wine or Glennie
Oh,
glasses, he is going to be doing the old man beer challenge.
writing paper,
See, Sid.
toilet paper, paper
Paper.
towels, packaging, etc. Okay,
All kinds of paper.
I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say 50 pounds.
I said 400, and I think I'm going to raise that to 550.
I
It's
must
a
use
lot of damn
of
paper.
toilet
Paper is heavy.
63 days, Daniel. I'm excited. I'm excited for
Good
Ohana.
grief. Isn't it still cold out there? This is crazy.
Well, it was warm and then it got cold again.
And then it got cold again. However,
Oh,
just as an aside, and you'll agree with me on this, one thing we're doing in terms of Earth Day is the solar panels. And guess what? We are net positive right now. We're
oh my
producing
God, we're
producing more than we use.
finally producing electricity. We only got
Those are
these things
in
installed in
October.
October. They're finally producing.
Of course, we got them installed when the sunlight was on the wane, so you don't
And
produce
then
as
it
much.
snowed and covered them. But
I pulled the snow off the panels.
all
I
right,
tell you not to, but I think they're full of crap.
answer on average 700 pounds.
I win
Holy
again
crap.
by Price is Right rules.
That sucks.
But I knew it was high. It's a
That's a lot of
lot
paper.
because paper's heavy. You know, like just pick up a ream, 500 sheets of paper. Wow, that's heavy. Yes, just 500 sheets of paper. Jeez.
I don't go through a ream of paper a year.
Possibly you do, but not 2 or 3 or 10. Not a box.
Well, I don't print out a ream of paper
No.
a year.
No, and neither do I anymore.
I try not
At the
to.
office, we used to print so many damn things, and that the number has just gone way the heck down.
Good.
I still need to use paper. I still have like clients who insist on it, and I think, why in this day and age do you need all of this damn paper? And it's damn paper.
I don't even
It's so
want
stupid.
You know,
It doesn't have any purpose anymore except for like really antiquated bureaucracy.
I meant to tell you something. We
Yes.
can all hear it together. Apparently, the city has well, I don't think it's just our city, but
Many
our
do.
city was advertising this. There's some registry you can get on if you don't want people coming to your door
Mhm.
to sell you things, but it doesn't include political or religious because those are covered by the First Amendment.
They're not selling anything except their ideology. There you go.
But there is a registry you can get on. I don't know why I'd bother because hardly anyone comes to our door. Plus, we have a door camera, so
Somebody came today.
if I see someone, oh, did they?
Yep.
I see someone come to the door, I just don't answer it.
Whoever
but-
came today was selling ideology.
Oh boy.
I'll take some of those bitters, please.
All right. Oh, we got to catch up on comments.
Love notes better on paper. Truth.
Yes, love notes are better on paper, and I keep those. I don't put those in the landfill.
I still use them.
He does too.
Think of how many heavy 20 rolls of toilet paper is, especially after you use it. Oh, man. I think that we're talking, ma'am, at that point, we're going well beyond paper into another category entirely, which I will not discuss.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
I guess it's better to use toilet. Yeah, let's not even talk about it anymore.
We don't need to talk about how in the world people take care of hygiene at that particular delicate point of the day.
I'll just assume you
Around the
are
world, a lot
taking
of people
care
just use a jar of water. That's very commonly done. And some people actually have a bidet.
Love
And
notes are
does it
better on
work? Yes,
paper.
it does. It's just a little cold.
Should I tell the story?
Sure.
I was just going to say Paul proposed on a note.
So the full story is that when I worked at a store, we would take orders. We would have these little like quarter-size pieces of paper. Take a letter size, cut it in quarters, and it's about this big, and it fits into your breast pocket.
He worked at a record store.
Yes.
He was that guy.
I was that guy.
High Fidelity.
I was that guy, Mr. Hi-Fi, Captain Q. So I had these things, and we would always be like, somebody's looking for something, or you need to take notes about where you're pulling from the back room and from stock. So we would just grab a pen and write on these things, and they were all recycled paper. It was always like something else that had been chopped up. So we were writing on these things constantly, and I would have it in my pocket. End of the day, I would forget about it and have a piece of paper. One day I see her, and she's like, "Is that a love note for me?" And I'm like, "Probably not."
Well,
But
no, okay.
but eventually I said, that's a
So
good idea. That's a good idea.
no, that started
So
because I would reach into his pocket just to see, like, it was a
what do you
joke,
got?
which
What do
actually
you
the
got?
joke started because of a Dead Milkmen song. It started with a Dead Milkmen song. I tripped over the ottoman. Those of you who are familiar with the Dead Milkmen, it was the song I tripped over the ottoman. And
That
my
did it.
friend Zach and I, who actually he was my roommate at the time, but so I was just starting to date Paul, but Zach and I were like very into the song I tripped over the ottoman, which is about um,
Dick Van Dyke
the
Show.
Dick Van Dyke Show. And yeah, it's like, I tripped over the ottoman one too many times. I tripped over the ottoman until I lost my mind. Ah! But
You can look it up. It's
but
fun.
anyway, so Richie, the kid on the show, would always say, like, "What did you bring me, Daddy?" So when the song is like, "What did you bring me, Daddy?"
Yep.
So
hmm
I would reach into Paul's pocket and be like, "What did you bring me, Daddy?" And then so like he started putting notes in it.
So that you can find them.
So he started putting notes in his pocket that I could find,
I brought you a cork.
and and then and um
That's the story.
that's yeah.
Pretty simple.
The rest is history. That's how he proposed.
But I proposed because we've been doing it so long. I figured I could just put it in my pocket and then, like, on the appropriate night, say, look into the pocket, and away we went. So that's unique and fun, and
I still have
it
it,
was
of
it was it was
course.
still recycled paper. I got to point that out. How many photocopies per minute these days? I never make photocopies. That's totally dead. Nobody ever does that anymore. But if anybody's doing it and it's stupid, that's got to be some ridiculously high number in 2026.
U.S. businesses
You
make
want to go
approximately
back
how many photocopies
20
per
years
minute?
ago, I was making a lot of stupid photocopies because we had to save copies of everything. It was so moronic.
Mm.
Now we scan stuff, and I save that, but even that's going by the wayside because we're supposed to not save all
Aw,
that stuff
Susan.
because
Hi,
of
Johnny.
digital
Good to
storage.
see
Hey,
you.
Johnny!
Oh,
Yep,
thank
there we
you,
go.
Susan.
Thanks,
That's
Susan.
very sweet.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a silly, fun thing that we did, and
Aw,
it worked.
it worked.
Well,
Here we are.
that part worked
Here we
because
are.
here
We're
we are.
still together.
Boom, boom, boom.
Um,
Oh, and remember the place itself, the actual location was two locations. One of them was, I think it's not even there anymore. Was that called Telephone Bar?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was dinner. And then we had dessert at a joint called Serendipity 3, still there. I think two locations in Manhattan, but it used to be
It,
this big
is it
old
two? I think it's,
Edwardian, like
isn't it just one now?
brownstone, and
Mm.
was really great, fun place. And they were just fantastic for dessert. Although they did dinners too, but you wanted to go there
They're
for
in
like this.
Midtown now.
You wanted to go for there for this really massive Sunday that they would make. So
Oh, there
let's see
are
what's up.
two. There are two. You're
Upper East
right.
in Times Square. It's still there. 60 sounds right. I remember.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's so
Times Square
funny.
is around the corner
I
from
was
my
sure
office.
that the
Hello.
Upper East Side one was gone, but yeah, there's one now in Midtown.
No, they kept it going.
Aw.
But definitely, yes. Thank you, Susie. So I'm going to have to say, like, at this point in time, how many photocopies are being made? Some stupid amount because you don't need to
Yeah.
do any of that anymore. You don't need to photocopy anything.
No.
It's totally obsolete. You would just scan it and go if you needed to. We do a fair amount of that. Absolutely scan all the stuff that we produce that needs to be done.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
750,000 per minute? What are
That's
they doing with this crap?
crazy. That is crazy.
That's a current number as of, say, maybe
I used to have
2024? I mean, I can't imagine that the data is that good, but to recent, but yeah.
I used to have a boss who printed all of his emails.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Oh,
It was so stupid. What a bunch of like paper doing
oh my
nothing.
God, he was such an idiot.
Nothing.
He was such an idiot.
Yeah, so was mine. Jeez.
And apparently they still talk about the way I walked out of there.
Slam. Bye. Whole building shook.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Yeah, apparently I slammed the door so hard the whole building shook.
You know, it's called
Sorry, not sorry.
electronic mail for a reason. You don't need to
Sorry, not
print
sorry. He was an idiot.
any of it. And like there are times in the past when I've done it just because, but you don't need to do any of that anymore.
He was an idiot.
We still do business the way we've done business, but nobody needs that in front of them unless you need hard copy signature, which actually we do a lot of the
I'm
times.
taking a bubbles break to make my next drink.
Next drink.
My next drink.
Drink.
Okay.
So
my next drink is called God's Green Earth.
Oh, there we go.
I just
Hand that to me.
it just came to me
Yoink.
in a hazy moment. Okay, wait.
You had a vision.
I work in a local school from time to time. The amount of photocopies. Oh, I bet. That's probably nice. Okay. Make an exit they remember. Exactly. They do remember.
I'm not going to forget you.
And okay, so the funny thing about that, John, is Paul he knew my boss, by then my ex-boss. He ran into him on the train, like literally, he saw him and was like, hi. And he's like, Kelly Patterson's husband. And I guess he just gave him a blank look. No clue. Like, so I guess he blocked me, but yeah, I was so, oh my God, I was so pissed. Yeah, I have a long fuse, but once it's gone forever. It is gone, brand gone. It's gone. Okay. So, God's Green Earth consists of 2 ounces Blanco Mezcal. And I pre-mixed the rest of my ingredients earlier because I wanted to get a lovely green color, which is appearing blue on this screen, but I promise you it's greenish in person. Some people don't deserve us. John, I want that embroidered on a pillow. Some people don't deserve us. Thank you. I want that embroidered on a pillow. Some people do not deserve us. Okay, so God's Green Earth, 2 ounces Mezcal Blanco, 3/4 of an ounce elderflower liqueur, 3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice, a few drops of blue curacao. All of that I made earlier today. Okay. I swear it's greener in person than it looks on this screen because it just looks blue. Bring the green food color. Oh, he's bringing it. Okay, I just need 1 drop. Like literally 1 drop of green food color. We'll take care of this whole color issue.
What color is it?
It looks really blue on the screen. I want it to be green.
Okay.
That's yellow.
This is yellow?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive. We want the green. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, wait. My old boss, well, his secretary used to print out like 3 copies of every email, 1 for the individual's file, 1 for the project's file, and 1 for the daily chronological file. Oh no. When he retired, an absolutely immense amount of paper was recycled. Oh God. Blah. Oh. Here. Same way. Very long fuse, but once it's done, it is done. Period. Yep. That also looks yellow, but let's see what it does. All right. I hope this is green now and not some putrefied shade of sickly blue. Okay. I know you are trying. Okay. I'm going to use a coupe. Because why not? The coupe. Oh, it's green. It's green. Okay. See, well, I'm going to add optional 1 drop green food color because it's God's Green Earth. Okay.
What's green?
God's Green Earth. It looks like apple. It like in a not healthy way.
Kind of perfect.
It looks like apple in a not healthy way, but there's no apple in it, I swear. Okay, garnish with a twist. Let's see what we think of God's green earth.
Garnish with an olive or twist.
I love, 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 love.
The funny thing is,
You like mezcal?
it looks for the world like this has pucker. And
I know
like,
that's what I'm
no,
saying. Like it looks
no,
disgusting,
no.
but
It's like that premix cocktail we got from Dano. I'm like, this looks like, and I'm like, it's not going to taste like, and it did not taste like. It was a much, much better thing in a bottle. Oh, fun! It's got
I
that
love
mezcal
it.
hit.
I love it.
Ooh, that's actually
Yeah, if you're a
interesting.
mezcal fan,
Yeah.
Peter, if you're watching the rebroadcast, mezcal baby.
Check it out. Check it out. Oh, Pete's talking about
Mm.
very long fuse.
Mhm.
Conversations with you.
I'm the same.
I believe you let
Exactly.
things go a really long time, and people push it and they take advantage. And then when it's all burned up and you're like, get the hell out, they're
Nope.
like, what's going on? It's like, I don't know. You would probably understand if you were listening. I got no patience for that kind of crap. When it's done, it's done. Get out. Boom!
Bye, Felicia.
Seriously.
Okay.
So I need to make a thing
I'm
too.
going to add a. I'm just going to add a. Okay, wait. Hold. We have a new question. Okay, hold on.
Next.
How long does it take?
Aluminum can be recycled and back on a shelf. Not long.
Oh,
Not long.
I don't know.
Every aluminum can that you use has probably been used, recycled about 19 times. At the point where you're using it, because the aluminum recycles very easily. It's pretty easy to separate in the stream. And then if your state has a deposit, well, that's already being collected. And people get that back. So there's a pretty healthy amount of the scrap metal out there. I would say that the actual time, probably
I
a
don't
matter of
know.
like 30 days
Hi,
or something.
Pepper Tree. Good to see you.
You might be understanding it. Hey, BTV.
Ah,
I'm going to say 30 days.
I'm home from running errands. Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you're here.
This is usually magic hour for you guys. Like, that's exactly when this is happening. And then you can
Oh, okay. Here we go.
come on back from the...
John says 20 days unless they go through my garage
buffer.
buffer. Ah! You know, while we're waiting for that answer, let's watch some commercials. You
Shall
ready?
we?
All right. So,
Speaking of recycling...
speaking of our YouTube friends who are here now, we have PTV Live. They go live Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. They do cocktails, Hallmark movie reviews,
Food,
crafts with Sherry, and just whatever other fun stuff is going on. What's new at Trader Joe's? More crap delivery.
That's whenever
So
something is
that
damaged at your
happened.
door, that happens
Yes,
all the time. And by the way, I think they're just going through the wish book of the Hallmark ornaments, which has just been released.
And they just
So that's a lot of big fun. And I think they can tell you that is something like 5 months till Christmas. Oh, man, it's not long. So
yeah, it's more than 5.
is it? Are you sure? Do the math.
Yes.
Maybe it's 6. But only 6.
6. I mean, it would be 6 from June, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it would be 5 from June. Christmas season starting at the beginning of December. Think about it.
The season.
The season.
I was like, actual Christmas is more than 6 months.
But these folks need to prepare.
But anyway, my point is, watch them, and also they do both of these channels do other videos as well, not just their live.
A lot more content out there to check out.
Let's Celebrate TV with us here this evening.
Hello,
they
Peter
go live
and Phil.
Sundays at
3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time. You cannot miss them. Right now, of course, that's daylight time. Make sure you set your clocks.
Delicious
Been going on for a while.
Cocktails, food,
Delicious
kitchen
food.
tips, ideas. They have 247 days until Christmas, but who's counting?
Oh,
right?
you know.
Yes, but both of these channels and Let's Celebrate does other videos besides their live too. So worth it. So please check them out.
Fun themes in both cases. You can always make suggestions. Could you guys try this? Or, you know, that thing you did with, could you actually tell us more about that?
I'm putting the question back up.
If you want to learn how to, like, knife usage and how to sharpen, take a look at LCTV.
Oh,
There's videos.
The answer. All right.
The answer is?
It takes
60 days. I was half the way there.
60 days for an aluminum can to be recycled and back on the shelf. Okay.
Aluminum is highly recyclable, so if you're throwing that can away, you're a moron. I'm going to say that right here on the air to all the
Fun
people who are
food,
doing that.
delicious cocktails. Yes.
Don't throw away aluminum. Glass is a little tougher because the raw materials
I'm
are cheap,
loving the
but
electroshock gray. Okay, so
Gatorade.
when we do face painting, we do glitter on the designs because the kids love the
Because glitter.
glitter. Kids love
Because glitter.
and also I love glitter.
And
I
Glendora
live for
loves glitter.
I live for glitter. My nails are glittery. Um, but there's a color of glitter called electroshock, and this is the color of that glitter.
Electroshock glitter.
This is electroshock glitter green.
If you want to do like a mermaid design, electroshock is a pretty damn good color to use for the purpose. But yeah.
It's electroshock green. This is God's green earth. 2 ounces mezcal, 3/4 of an ounce elderflower liqueur, 3/4 of an ounce. Wait, did I add? Oh, I did not add bitters
You
to
got a shaker
this.
back there?
I do.
Yes, you do. Yoink.
3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice. What else did I put in this? A few drops of blue curacao. Optional, 1 drop green food color. You know, that's up to you. Some people do not like to use food color in their drinks, but food color is just vegetable dye, and look at that green. It just greened it right up.
Kind of green.
Glitter Doug is shuddering. It's not making my tongue green though. I'm a glitter girl because I think like aesthetically I'm about 8. Take that away. And I've embraced it. Aesthetically I'm 8. My winter coat is hot pink. The boots I most recently bought, hot pink. Just, you know what? I'm in my glitter phase, and I plan to be there until I drop dead. Mm-mm-mm. What are you making, Paulibus?
Well, I never had my cuppa from earlier, so I'm having a little tea because I really felt like something warm. And guess what? I heated it up in the microwave.
I was hoping this would make my tongue turn green, but it does not.
Not yet. Something which I could not do earlier today, so I'm really glad to be able to do it again. But I knew that I could figure out the problem. The problem was really stupid. Doctor, next time I see you, I'll tell you about stupid microwave problems, and you'll agree. Also,
in Dr. Tesla.
Dr. T. I did try to fix the Moai pepper grinder, but man, that was not repairable. That was just stupid design.
Commonly littered item in the U.S. Hair bands, no. Sorry.
Collect them. Hilarious. But they can't possibly be because it's not enough volume. So this must be like, how about that stupid plastic lid that they put on paper coffee cups? That's going to be like tossed out immediately.
Or K-cups.
K-cups. But K-cups wouldn't be littered. You throw them in the trash. So it's not usual to see those.
Littered.
What do you see? What do you see on the side of the road?
Cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts used to be...
That's probably less now than...
Butts used to be the most common piece of garbage to be found on the beach because the beach is everybody's ashtray. At least it was in the 70s when everybody smoked like a chimney.
What do I see?
I think LCDV can speak to everybody's parents smoking like a chimney. Oh, man. I remember parents who smoked. It was hideous. Cigarette butts. I think that.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I take pictures of hair bands on the ground because I'm a weirdo.
Mm-hmm. And that's not exactly litter. It's like they fell. Nobody intended to throw that away. It fell out of your hair.
Which just fascinates me because you didn't notice your
band took off.
Band fell out of your hair.
My band falls off. It's like, whoa! I'm flowing back here. You know, I can feel that. Here it is.
I'm flowing.
I'm using a band right now. I tie it tight enough. It stays in place all day long. It's not that hard.
Oh wait.
Still cigarette butts.
I got Match Game. I said the first thing that came into my brain. I guess that's Match Game and Family Feud.
It's you and Daniel for the win.
Yes.
Oh, you matched.
I feel like
the two of you. So Daniel which one of you is Charles and which one of you is Brett?
I feel like I'm I feel like Daniel is Brett and I'm like Betty White.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Beer bottles in Mexico. Oh, geez. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
why, but it's a thing. Wow. Oh,
And in Mexico, it's very common to find items made of recycled glass. So you think somebody's picking up those beer bottles and doing something with them.
I hope so.
I hope so, because there's a lot of them. You know, commonly done things. We had
This is so good.
we were in Mexico recently, and we had a few beers. Yes, yes. We actually had some
Few
beers.
beers
Yeah,
per
per
day.
head day. But you got to hydrate. There was one day where we got beers, and they were just flat. I was like, whoa, bottom of the cake. So we had to, had to recycle those, and got new ones, and everything was fine.
If that's your biggest problem, you're definitely on vacation.
It's a first world problem, no question whatsoever.
Excuse
Absolutely.
me, my beer is flat.
And on the subject of cardboard coffee cups, I dislike them intensely, because who wants cardboard between your lips unless you're singing the song
I always want to be Fanny.
from How to
Yes.
Succeed?
Hi, Susie. Good to see you.
Oh, Fanny Flag. Now you're talking. Absolutely.
More importantly, who is Dickie Dawson? Dickie Dawson. I know they called him Dickie too. That's the thing.
Everybody would choose Richard because he was kind of on the wavelength. He would find the most obvious answer.
I know.
People could win
Because I feel like
$10,000.
he cared.
He did.
I mean, like, I'm not going to say, I don't want to put thoughts into their heads. It always comes back to match game here. I don't want to put thoughts into their head. But I feel like Dickie Dawson actually cared to get the, like some people I feel like some of the celebrity panelists just whatever, like
they were half stoned.
they were half stoned.
If they weren't totally stoned.
But I feel like he actually wanted the person to get the money. So
when $10,000 was $10,000, you wanted the person to go home with like a good chunk of change.
Sounds like Tiki Dawson.
Tiki Dawson.
Tiki Dawson is a great badge name for Alana. Tiki Dawson.
Tiki Dawson. Survey says, of course, he hosted his own show for a long time.
I always have the same answers as Richard. See, it always comes back to match game.
I'm telling you, Susie, we know what you're talking about.
Oh
So it's interesting how it's cigarette butts, because they are. But I'm trying to think of what I see all the time. There was a period where you would see, if you go back to the 80s, what you would see on the side of the road: broken 8-track tapes, and then broken cassettes. And then eventually I would see like discarded CDs. I'm like, who's throwing away CDs? Those have value.
I have seen
garbage.
CDs.
Yeah.
Not in a long time,
Not in a while.
but I have seen CDs.
We are past physical media, so nobody needs to do that.
I have
And
to be
nobody is
honest.
throwing away their records anymore, because apparently they have value.
I have to be honest,
There you
I've
go.
never seen a broken 8-track on the street.
It's been a long time. It's easily 45 years since I have. So, Patty Deutsch. Oh, yeah.
People who don't take
PTV.
the time to throw their butts in the trash. Oh, they just toss them. Oh, rude.
Well, that's the smoker thing. When you're done with it, you just chuck it. And it's still smoking, and if the thing is half done, it just smolders
That's
until
how
it's
people
done.
start forest
Because
fires.
it burns itself. It is.
That's how people start forest
Speaking
fires.
of waste, that's a waste of property and human life. There you go. Have some fun. So, I was just thinking, who was
Patty
the one?
Deutsch always did the
Who was the
opposite of
one
Dickie
who was
Dawson.
like most likely to completely screw you up? It would be Patty.
I get it.
She was just
as
left,
long as we're on
left
the
field
subject.
all the time.
As long as we're on the subject.
Another question. Post the actual COVID problem,
Hold on.
epidemic. How many PPE masks and gloves were found along U.S. roadways and U.S. waterways?
I still see them.
I
So
still see
this
them.
is one of my Christmas presents.
Still going.
Match Game 101.
Oh,
Match Game.
those are
It always
classics.
comes back to Match Game.
Oh, it's the classics. No, not doing that. Let's see.
Always comes back to Match Game. Okay, so did you share the question? Okay. Post-COVID. All right, so I feel like I see masks on the ground all the time. Like, whoa, it's so gross.
Oof.
They're probably AOL CDs.
Oh, back in the day.
Someone in college covered their walls with them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
You remember when it was AOL diskettes? The mini diskettes?
No.
Yeah. I remember when that was the thing is we would get them constantly, and then we worked for a company that did free email, and those things
Juno.
that was the business card, right? Was the diskette here? Go and install and go from there.
That's like when you could like punch the record out of your cereal box.
When it was like a monkey's record in the back of the Kellogg's
Yeah.
box.
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen a few of those in the flesh.
All right.
All right. What am I going for? I found something else in it. I think it was on the same page. Sounded interesting. Oh yes, here it is. I'm gonna
Here it is.
I'm gonna rejig this and retitle this one too, and I need a good title for this.
Okay.
So shake and strain into a chill.
So what are we doing?
I don't have a name yet. So what we're
Okay,
doing
do you want to read me the ingredients?
is once again 1.5 ounces of gin. Sticking with the theme tonight. That's a good way not
Never
to
mix,
waste.
never worry.
Well,
If you can tell me what that's from, I'll send you a thing.
the thing is that if you don't mix and don't worry, but then you have 5 of them,
Never mix, never worry.
this is still a problem.
Okay. What else? Besides 1.5 ounces gin.
Okay. Half ounce of Campari.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Half ounce passion fruit juice.
Wow.
Half ounce lemon juice. Have a really good passion that I found at the supermarket.
Okay.
And I'm going to shake, strain, and top with bubbles and call it something else because I'm like that.
Wait.
Shake, strain.
Shake everything.
Yes.
But the bubbles.
Bubbles. And then top with them. So
I
I'm
know.
going to need something that can do that. I don't know whether I want to go coupe. Yeah, I want to go coupe.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. I do. I have one. Here we go. These were recycled. We actually found these at Goodwill in suburban Boston.
Well, I feel like we
found a lot
hold
of them.
on.
So that was good because these break.
We found them at Savers.
Well, Savers. Okay, sorry. Here I am, like maligning the
Okay,
wrong
hold on.
the wrong chain. Savers actually
Hold
is.
on. We're
I feel it's
missing-
quite good.
So
They
we
have
do-
pretty good deals.
Well, here we go. We have an answer. Okay, answer.
208 million.
Oh, geez.
2021. Yeah, I don't doubt that. People just store this stuff.
208 million. Ugh.
You know, I've thought since I was a
So
very
gross.
young person
That is so gross.
that when you're through with something in your hand, like you finish the ice cream cone, you get the paper wrapper. What do you do with the wrapper? You find
Put it in a trash
a
can.
trash can. There's always a trash can if you find it. Some people just like toss. Wow, what swine we live among. And it is swine too.
Ugh.
Piggy. Why would you do that? Because
So
piggy.
rude.
Anyway, so rude.
Rude.
So rude. So do I have
First
a
of all,
shaker or
rude.
no?
You do.
I
need to
do.
get you a strainer, though.
Okay.
Hold
well, that's right, because you use my strainer. But that's okay. You can get a
I
strainer.
don't know how I came up with an uneven number of strainers, but here we go.
We have a lot of these. And you can
But
get
here we
these.
go.
You can get these in bulk if you need, but if you get them in bulk, I think you have a problem. But you can get these in like a 12-pack anyway, because sometimes you just need more
I
than
got
one.
a lot of them.
We got a lot of these because we were selling
We don't need to talk about it.
the pint glass, which I intended to be part of a shaker set. So we got the metal parts and this parts. And then everybody bought the pint glass without the rest of it. So I said, you know what? I had a stupid idea. They just wanted the pint. There was talk recently about
Save me
reproducing.
some of those bubbles.
There was talk recently about reproducing those pints. If anybody's interested in the pint glass, we haven't had them in a long time because
I
they
wish this
sold
turned
out.
My tongue green.
So I bet it is.
I feel like a drink this green should turn my tongue green. And it's not.
I guess it's not that kind of powerful. At the end of the day. Anyway, you go back in here.
Did you save me some?
I haven't even used them. So clearly,
Bubbles, I mean.
well, yeah, I haven't used the bubbles yet. So clearly I have.
Okay.
Anyway, let's start. I need the gin and the Campari.
We did not bring the Campari over, so. Oh, you did. Oh, look at you.
Yes, I did. Look at you go.
Wow, look at how low that is.
My. Oh,
Gotta get Campari.
I bust my shot glass. I always have to go back for something.
Got to get Campari while it's still available on Ibotta.
Yeah.
I think it's still on Ibotta. I like to get rebates on my liquor. Pay me back.
Hmm?
Pay me back.
Pay me back.
I'm buying your liquor. Kick me a little something back.
Well, kickbacks is not a bad
That makes
idea.
it sound like I'm taking kickbacks. That's not what I meant. Can I hand you that, please?
You certainly could.
Thank you.
Taking it away.
That was both of my drinks tonight were delish. I gotta
Did I try
say.
that one?
You didn't try it?
I'm not sure I did. Oh my.
It was really good.
Well, if I watched the video back
can
and
have it
realized that I
Friday.
took a sip, then clearly I did.
You can have it Friday.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
Tomorrow night we're going to a one-woman play.
Mhm.
Kind of excited. I get being union. I get hella cheap tickets through my union.
You should get some perks out of this.
And oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do new ones. I did manage to come up with 2 old ones. If anyone would like, never used, but we need to do
Old
a new
stock.
one too. But anyway, we're going to a one-woman play tomorrow night that I got tickets for $8 a piece. So
I'm
we
in.
won't be here drinking tomorrow.
I'm in.
But Wednesday, Friday, you can have a thingy.
I'll take the passion. I will have something Friday.
All right.
Actually, the theater has drinks for sale, so
I know. Apparently, the theater's like, we have a craft cocktail bar. We're like,
I'm not doing this tomorrow, but
Okay.
I'll talk to them about what the hell they're doing
if
tomorrow.
you insist, I'll have one of your
I don't
craft
mind
cocktails.
drinking. I will actually, speaking of recycling, tomorrow in the morning hours, in the early enough morning hours, if not the wee hours, I will be on Governor's Island cleaning up oyster shells so they can be recycled to make more oysters around Manhattan Island.
Yes,
That
he's
is the
volunteering tomorrow.
Billion Oyster Project. If you have never heard of that, look it up and you'll say, that's a pretty fun thing.
How many seabirds are killed by marine plastic pollution every year?
Too many?
That's depressing.
I don't know, 100 million.
Oh,
Like some
oh,
huge
that's
amount.
horrible. 100
Huge-
million birds?
Huge and stupid. Yeah.
100 million birds?
It's I may be riding high, and I hope I am.
We have 2 bird feeders
That's
in
good
our
so far.
backyard. And I think I love birds, and I think they're jerks. 2 things can exist at the same time. Birds are jerks, and I also
They're pretty
love
jerky.
them.
They're not as pesky as the squirrels who like to raid the bird feeder. I'm like, it's not a squirrel feeder, punk.
True. Birds are jerks. Squirrels are also jerks. But I love them nonetheless. I love them all the same, even though they're jerks.
They're jerks to each other. They're extremely competitive. That's probably the way of the world.
Well, then they crap on your car.
Oh, they definitely
They
do that.
eat your food
Eat your
from
food
your
and-
backyard feeder and then fly over your car.
I
and crap
recycled
on it.
my food onto your car. Gee, thanks, guy. Really appreciate that.
Excuse me, I fed you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Don't crap on my car.
Maybe you'll take the food away and then you won't have anything.
Seriously.
People. Please.
Rude. First of all, rude.
Anyway. Ooh, that's actually quite full.
I want to try it.
I'm going to have to
Oh.
take yourself a substantial draft. That's good so far. I'm going to improve it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, wait.
Listen.
My alcohol's on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Did not come from the
jeez.
gathering on Saturday. Oh, man.
Oh,
Going around.
jeez, Daniel.
Going around.
I'm sorry you got something. I was saying earlier, I hadn't drunk since Sunday, so I'm like, woohoo, having a drink.
Anyway, so made the drink, and I can top that up a little bit.
I'm thinking.
There. Back where I was,
I might want a tiny bit
and
of framboise.
I'm going to top with bubbles.
I'm just going to put a teeny tiny bit
There
of
we
framboise
have it.
in here. Hold on.
There you go. You can take care of that part. I can bust this part.
This isn't even. This is like a weirdo Kir Royale-ish thing, but it's a strange hybrid. Okay. Yep. Oh, that came out fast. All right.
Anyway, I'm going to revise my number. It may not be that high, but I'm going to say something like 53 million. It's got to be some huge
Million
number
per?
because there's a huge amount of plastic pollution. And it's
No,
not
I
like
know,
it's all
but
ocean dumping or anything. Some of this stuff just blew in.
I'm gonna do some chocolate bitters too because why not? 1 million seabirds. Oh
1
my
million.
God, that's horrible. That is horrible.
I think the major source of that is not ocean dumping or just overage because plastic production uses like a huge amount of pellets. A lot of that stuff flies away because it's very light, ends up in the ocean. But is shipping containers that drop overboard and suddenly you have 1 zillion Lego parts kicking around in the sea that float. And to a lot of sea creatures, that looks like food. So there you go. If you eat it and it lodges in your throat, then
Hi,
you've got a dead
Eric.
bird.
Good to see you.
Eric.
So I
Actually, no.
And hi, Mike. Good to see
Hey, Mike.
you too.
Got my gin and R. Yep.
Yeah.
I know when you know what to do.
No, I saw this. I forget where I was I reading this or seeing this? No, I was seeing this. But on some show about this stuff, the crazy number of shipping containers that just go
They
overboard
drop off.
every year, just
Rough
go
weather.
off of ships. And
Hey, these things are stacked on the deck. If the ship goes
yeah,
rocky, someone's going to go
it's
overboard. Come on.
crazy.
This is it's extremely
Insane.
shoddily packed on these things, and it's just like move them on, move them on, move them on. It's a disposable society that demands constant re-upping of constant injections of crapola for people to actually enjoy. And I think,
Yes,
for about a month.
Campari, Mike. Yep, you got it.
That's Campari, dude.
So, but one of the containers they were referring to on whatever documentary this was an entire container of Yeti coolers
Mhm.
went over the side, and they were all washing up on a beach in, I want to say,
Scotland?
Ireland. It was like
Scotland, Ireland.
somewhere in
Yep.
in the British Isles.
Yep.
But yeah, so like all these people ended up getting free Yeti coolers because
Go to the
they
beach
just
and
all
pick one up.
washed up on the beach in
It's garbage now. You
Ireland
might as
or
well clean it
whatever.
up and use
Yeah.
it. It's a pretty damn sturdy cooler. Small ducks are washing up on the,
Oh man.
I suppose that was the Brittany coast. Yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense. So little rubber duckies. Hilarious. Tons of trash out of, Lumiere, isn't it? Yeah. River trash catching. Oh, man.
Ugh.
Look, we live in a fantastically wasteful society. This is the first world. Grinds it up, throws it away, and says, "Oh, you put it in the landfill." And the thing about landfill space is, as much as there's a huge amount of space that could be used for it in this country, it's not easy to get to, so it's expensive to do. And anybody could think, "Oh, we have all this space." Not in your backyard, you don't. So some of this ends up being incinerated, which is not the worst thing I can think of. But if you're going to just like bury it, it's like, think about what you're doing. What do you do with that stuff? I think that all organics do not belong in a landfill. Stuff that's going to decompose belongs in the compost. That's it. Is it easy to do all that? No. Some of it's going to end up there. But if you on a personal level do that, you're saving all that. We don't throw any organics into the garbage. None of it.
We do use our compost for planting. And
compost makes dirt. Dirt makes
spring.
Dirt fills pots. Pots make more plants.
Late spring.
We planted peppers, and suddenly we have peppers. And you know what? They love all that compost. It's 100% organic, guaranteed. No crap in there. It's just all vegetable scraps. That's what it is.
College students have made a robot. Oh wow!
Waterways. I've heard about a couple of different approaches to that. There was one that was
love it, Eric.
Pretty high tech that was very expensive. There was one that was very low tech that actually was pretty effective. And I think if you're trying to actually collect all of the tiny, tiny little plastic bits in what they call the South Pacific Gyre, you got years ahead of you. But you could always try, It doesn't really belong there. This is just human beings being very wasteful. But if you think about it, you can cut back on that.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my tabs.
Your tabs. Oh, yeah. You've been collecting the tabs from bread bags, which is a single-use plastic.
I got I've got a whole bowl full of them.
Mhm.
I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with them.
There are two kinds of tags that we managed to collect. Those things and the little clips that hold on the lights onto pre-lit Christmas trees.
They're in there too.
When the lights burn out, the whole thing is trash. Except it's not. We just pulled the lights off. And I saved all those little clips thinking, what do you do with these stupid
I
things?
know. I want to make something
So
out
who
of my
knows?
tabs.
We might be able to
I
do
need a lot
something.
more tabs if I'm going to make a garment.
I guess we need to keep collecting tabs.
Well, they're going to keep using tabs on bread.
Yep.
By the way, why tabs? I don't get it. They're not that great for holding things closed.
No, they're not. They're pretty pointless. There's
Yeah.
also twist ties, which are themselves are probably trash.
Okay.
You know.
During Christmas, how much more waste do Americans produce? Oh God.
25% more.
Oh.
I'm probably low. Maybe it's more like
lot.
50, but I say 25. Because there's more food, there's more gifts, there's more dessert, there's more largesse, there's more chocolates.
I eat the dessert.
Yeah, well,
Also the food.
The chocolates don't get wasted.
And
Everybody
I
eats the
drink
chocolates,
drinks.
but there's more foil wrap that went around those Cadbury eggs, you know, that kind of stuff. Man, thinking about it.
Cadbury. That's Easter.
Sorry. All right, chocolate oranges. There she goes. I got a chocolate orange last Christmas, and it is now gone. So, I do like those oranges. Those are really good. Metal twist ties on the bread. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
It also depends on which brand of bread you go. Some do this. They used to print the freshness date on the tabs, but not anymore. Now it's just a closure. So I'm like, you could probably come up with something else.
Some of them have stuff printed on them.
If you're of a certain age, I'm not going to say if you're old enough. If you're of a certain age, you remember when soda cans had a little tab that removed the pop top. That used to be major garbage. And if you're at the beach, you would get those in your bare feet, and you'd get all cut. It was pretty horrible.
That book's not down here, is it?
No, it isn't.
I was going to say we could bring that book.
You want to talk recycling? Somebody actually thought of something to do with all the damn pop tops.
And you wrote a book.
You wrote a book about what to do with the pop tops, and it's just absolutely crazy because it is thoroughly obsolete. These things are not used anymore, but back in the day, it was the way to go. And before there was pop tops, what was it? You had a can. The can had a top. You didn't have anything at all. How did you get into the can?
Key.
Used a key. The key would pop it open. The key was called a church key.
That was before my time, by the way.
Well before my time.
I just want to say that was before my time.
But I remember, like, my mother's house actually had a church key, and I asked her what the hell it was for. It's like, well, you would open your beer can with that. I was like, oh.
Yep. Remember the pop tops?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
those were major garbage at the time because people would just throw them on the ground.
Paul, many decades ago, Paul told me about this book that, did you have it or did you know about it?
Found it probably on the street in St. Mark's Place, and it was probably like $4. So I said, we got to pick this up. So college years, we had this book that was called Pop Topping, and it was written by a guy who called himself Pop Top Terp. I don't know what the terp's all about, but Pop Top was pretty obvious. And he decided to recycle like mad.
All right, we have an answer.
Yes. 5 million tons.
Oh,
Barbie packaging, Christmas cards. Oh, yeah, all that kind of stuff.
man.
I said 25% more, so we can't really screw up these figures unless we know how much waste people are producing on a regular basis. The rest of the year.
I keep Christmas cards.
If
you've ever sent me a Christmas card, I still own it.
I got it.
I still have it.
They don't take up that much room, and I don't know what I'm doing with them, but ultimately I suppose I could say this is going into the recycling. It's not going into the garbage.
If you've ever sent me a card,
I like to save them. I get nostalgic.
Remember church keys too. Yep, still use it. Okay, all right.
Remember back in the 80s, there was no beer can that could handle a church key.
Really popular with sardines.
Oh yeah, there you go. Back in the 80s, there was not a beer can that could handle a church key except for the Foster's can, because they were still steel cans with a big rim at the top, and you could take that. I remember actually using one to pop the top on those, make the 2 holes. Now they actually had the kind of pop top at the time that stayed on the can, which is what everybody has now, and which is a better idea. But I remember you like popping tops of those. And eventually Foster's went to an aluminum can, and it's more of like a really big fat aluminum can that doesn't have a lid that you could pop with a church key. But I should probably try that from time to time. You know, we actually have a
Hi,
popper.
Colonel Keg. Good to see you. Look, your brothers with 6 soda cans and pull those tabs. Oh!
And you made it like this big fountain. Because as a 6-year-old, you were fascinated with like stuff that just like shot all over the place and went, wow, you know, it made a big freaking mess.
Well, to be fair, who wasn't?
I wasn't at that age. And then your mother was like, you're making a mess and you're wasting, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is the thing. She was right. She was right. You were. But we're talking about recycling, you know. The fluid itself went to water plants. There we go.
Fun before we had Mentos. Exactly. I was thinking of Mentos. We said that. Like, oh.
Well, you know, Mentos probably were around at the time that Keg was playing around with the soda, but he didn't think, you know what I should do? I should drop a hard candy in here and see what happens. And but eventually when he figured that out, he's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Boom. Drop it in the 2-liter bottle and make fountains out of it. You know?
All right, go ahead and share the famous quote.
There we go. I can't really say that on the air.
You can say...
Okay, I can say the sanitized version.
You can say the sanitized version.
I used to collect quotes on little pieces of paper. Then I started doing it on my phone.
Oh, I was going to say, I still do.
I still do. When I
overheard, we call it overheard in NYC.
Overheard in NYC, because you always hear really fun stuff. Random people walking down the street saying things, and you're like, what's that? Wait a minute, you know? I'm in the subway. I think it's 23rd Street. I think it was actually the 1 train, right? So I'm there. I'm waiting for the train. A couple of guys get on the platform, start walking past me, and they're having a deep conversation. And one of them simply says, "So anyway, back to the subject of the Mentos commercial," which has to be the greatest dependent clause I've ever heard in my life.
Back to the subject of the Mentos
This
commercial.
implies that you had been talking about the Mentos commercial, Mike, and now you're talking about it again. This is insane. But I thought, well, great. Anyway, gentlemen, illuminate us about the Mentos commercial. First guy who continues, the first line in the commercial is, fresh goes better with life. What the F does that mean? And I got to agree, what the F does that mean? Fresh goes better
with life.
The hell are you talking about? This is a bunch of advertising bullshit.
With death? I don't know.
Well, you're not going to put that in a commercial.
All right. Oh, last question. Okay. All right.
Last of the evening, people.
All right. 1 hour of
live streaming.
Live streaming requires how many gallons of water?
Hey, now wait a minute. We're live streaming right now.
I know. We're the problem. We're the problem.
I'm in the first world. I'm the damn problem.
We're the problem.
There we go. I will say, I could use I need to use a peel in here. Here we go. You've got a peel.
I'm the problem.
There we go.
All right.
Zazz. Oh, and again, it's an obscene number of that, because I think, what are you doing? There's all these servers all over the damn place. They need to keep cool because they run way too hot. Nobody's figured out how to make that work.
No one is drinking water at this live stream. Lisa, good point.
Point taken.
Good point. Oh.
And you know what? As long as people don't actually pick up a glass of water on this stream, we're not using a single drop. So you don't have to worry about anything ever in the
1,200. Oh, we're the problem. We are part of the problem.
Yeah, because you could keep all those damn servers cool. Maybe some genius can come out there with some refrigeration fluid instead of the water and do that. That's what I think is happening.
I'll plant
Unless
a
I'm
tree.
getting that wrong. What the hell do you need water for in live streaming except
tree.
to keep things cool? Just asking.
We need to plant a tree.
Yeah. Actually, that's a speculation. But anyway.
We'll plant a tree.
We got a better question about how much fluid is required during a live stream.
How many cocktails are required? So many. So many. Let's celebrate.
You know, we on average have 2 per broadcast, and then maybe some bubbles, which essentially makes 3. In terms of total fluid down, well, I still have my tea. It actually comes in the very appropriate spam mug over here. We do use that. And but I'll say this.
Bento's saying was as dumb as Axe body spray.
Seriously.
They sprayed themselves.
Ow!
I know,
Oh, man.
as though that would ever happen.
Yeah, have you ever smelled Axe? You would run in the other direction.
As though, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, yeah, you'd be running away.
Here I'm like maligning Axe on the air. Yeah, well, when Axe wants to sponsor us, I'll talk. But yeah. Mineral oil bath. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that reminds me of the fact that just recently, just maybe about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, when the hell was this? I'm trying to remember. I'd have to look this up. But we're in bed and it's about time to wake up. It has to be like circa 8. Maybe it was like a Friday. And like I'm just slightly awake and I hear bang.
Oh,
Like
God.
outside and to the right. And I'm like,
I miss this entirely.
and the lights are blinking. I'm like, okay, we just lost a transformer. So I was really intrigued. I'm like, okay, wait, she wasn't awake yet. And I just like put on the
I
clothes,
completely missed the
put on the jacket, put on the
fireworks.
boots, went out, decided to take a look with the binoculars. And I'm looking, I'm like, no, that's fine, that's fine. And then I found it. End of the street, there's the big can on the pole. And it was all black. I'm like, just lost a 600-volt step-down transformer like that. Those are filled with mineral oil. Hello. That's actually,
Missed it entirely.
that's a positive because they used to be filled with PCBs. So, oh, as
Okay, wait, we have an answer. We have an answer.
answer.
Okay.
2 gallons of water per hour. The live stream.
Okay.
260 gallons. Okay. Actually, that sounds kind of low. And the fact
Right.
is,
They
I'm
should.
definitely using more than that on a regular basis to do other
I feel
things.
like we use
with
way more
water.
than 10 gallons of alcohol. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And about 10 gallons. Well, let's say.
10 gallons of alcohol, LOL. Maybe more.
If I take a look at average drinks consumed per broadcast and perhaps the auxiliary drinks, and then I say 52 broadcasts per year, and then I do the math on that. Well, that might add up. But the simple fact is, it all gets consumed. Nothing gets tossed at the end of the evening. It's all going down the gullet, and it's being processed.
It is.
And it's being processed into other fluids.
Give me some
so that's recycling right there.
Okay.
This ended up quite good. This is a very simple Campari cocktail.
That was delicious.
With the
Wait, did I try it?
with the passion. Try it again.
I thought I tried it.
And I think that the Campari and passion complement each other. You've got like a very bitter hit.
I had not tried it, but that's great.
And you've got plenty of sweet going on there. And I think they complement, and there's a bit of astringency from the Campari. And that works very well.
Speaking of snack crackers, we didn't even show these yet. Old Bay goldfish are back.
They're back in style.
They're seasonal, and they're back. We haven't even opened these. Just saying.
Let me know if we need to.
We put them back here, and we haven't opened them.
We still have, pardon me, sorry about that. I'm in the way. We still have the mezcal gummies. And perhaps I'll have one.
So the mezcal gummies are good. Mm-hmm. Those are delicious, but the largeness of them freaks me out.
They're big, and they're shaped like an agave plant.
Yeah.
They actually have like the leaves and the flowers. They have distinct.
I'm not gonna lie, they creep me out a little.
Sniff, like that actually smells like mezcal, and they're very chewy because it's a very large gummy.
They're large.
They're fun. Found these at the airport in Cancun.
I know that's a weird thing to say. It is weird.
Oscar might be able to find these, and he might not be able to find these. I don't know, but you can check it out. These are actually made by. Where are these made? Good grief. These are made in Cancun. How about that?
Yeah, Eric noticed the snack crackers. I totally forgot about them. I saw them when I went to the grocery store the other day, and they're seasonal. And I saw them out. I was like, yoink. And totally forgot they were there.
I really can't tell the manufacturer here.
Oh, hi, Ben. Good to see you. Yay, Ben's here.
Hey, Ben.
So, I don't think Amy's here tonight, but those make me think of Amy.
Because she would have picked those out if she found them.
She would have.
He's a fantastic sorcerer. She
Hmm.
sees it, she thinks of you, she's like,
Daniel's also a fantastic
yes, actually,
sorcerer.
this is very true.
I gotta say, Daniel's on that too.
Sees it, she thinks of you, and she says, you need these.
Hmm.
Well, Daniel turned us on to the pickle whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we could pair that with the pickled jelly beans, which actually they really do taste like pickle.
They really
They're
do.
they're
Yeah.
pretty good deployment. And I got to say they're a lot more palatable than the KFC jelly beans, which we all tried. All of these channels did, and not a single person could get through that gravy. I don't know
Wait, did
what
we
the hell is with
did we
that.
leave those in New Hampshire?
No, we have them
Oh,
here. They would
I was
never,
hoping we'd left those in New
never,
Hampshire.
never have stood for that.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun. You will like them. You'll eat too many of them.
Goldfish hit
Right.
that one out of the park.
It's a good deployment. There's also the ones that were like Hello Kitty branded, and they were flavored with like cinnamon sugar or
Yeah,
something.
they were good.
Those are quite good.
They
It's
were good.
obviously sweet instead of savory, but those were well deployed.
Yes.
Yep.
Indeed.
If you see any specialty goldfish, they're all worth checking out. Love goldfish. It's a classic, classic. What am I trying to say? Classic form factor is the thing. And who makes goldfish anyway? Is it Entenmann's? Pepperidge Farm. Of course, it's Pepperidge Farm. They know.
Pepperidge Farm. Say it. You're from New England.
I could say that. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Farm.
But
Pepperidge Farm.
they, that, of course, there was a whole special we saw on the Food Network about the origin of that. And it was just like one gal trying to make a good loaf of bread in the same period of time where like
Because she had a
wonderful
child who
something.
had like an allergy or something.
So she wanted to
I'm trying
make
to
something.
remember, but
Yeah.
like she had a kid who had a thing, and
It might have been digestive trouble, and she thought that like whole wheat was a good idea.
yeah,
This is
so
back in the
that's
white.
how Pepperidge Farm got started. It was started by a woman.
Back in the white bread
saying.
era, she actually came up with a better loaf
Just
of bread.
saying.
It's still a better loaf of bread.
Just saying. Back when they used to make white bread out of chalk.
Well, if you want to make it really white, you had to put an additive in there to make it look that way. And hey,
You did not.
any port in a storm, right?
You did not, and yet they did.
And yet
And yet they did.
And yet they did.
Wait, have we? We have not named your last drink.
Well, let's think. I'm drinking it, so maybe I could figure out what this might be. This is a variation of something in there, so I'm calling it something absolutely different. And we're talking about earthy things.
You call it earthy things.
Earthy things.
We need a name.
Our spherical Earth.
Our spherical Earth.
I like that. It's a weird thing, but if you know about all of the weird science and anti-science going on out there, you know what I'm talking about.
I spelled it right, didn't I?
Yes, you did. It's looking good.
Our spherical Earth.
It's a very
It's
strange
round.
name. It is a sphere. It is a sphere.
It's a
It
sphere.
rotates much like everything out there.
Ooh,
Everything rotates.
was the chicken.
The chicken. Oh,
Oh God. The beans. We still have them.
we still have them. But I agree. I think one of those was good. I think it was the corn. And they should have done mashed potatoes, which they didn't. The gravy was kind of weird, and the chicken had like just one oddball note to it. That's
I
like
feel like the mashed
they hit it kind of
potatoes
hard.
at KFC are amazing.
Well, they're very smooth, and I think they're
Yeah.
potato flakes, but they do them well, and then they got a pretty good gravy. So there's
That's
something
kind of
going on there.
amazing. I'm just
Something
saying.
going on there. Yeah.
KFC chili beans equal PTSD.
Ow!
And that's why we eat them. We gotta try them. We
Look-
gotta try them all.
I often say on this
Gotta
show,
do it.
with the products, with the cocktails, with the drinks that are whack job ideas that somebody suggested, we try it so you don't have to.
Last call. Last call is amazing.
Last call.
I love last call.
We try it so you don't have to. And we'll report back immediately and we'll tell you, hey, this is a pretty good idea, or wow, don't ever do that.
Remember the giant stores that were in malls. Wait, what?
Giant cheese balls and all kinds. Oh, no, I don't remember that.
I don't
Oh,
remember that,
man.
Eric.
Mm.
Where was that?
Yeah, that sounds like
Because
fun.
I want to go to that now.
I mean, I was looking recently for gummy lobsters, and they happen to be in our mall. Actually, in our mall, because you suggested that I check out this one particular place. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yes.
So I take a look and it's like, no, no, no. Wait a minute. They had them. And I told the guy why I was buying them, and he was like, oh, okay. But he just didn't quite get, I was using them as a cocktail garnish. And
Because the people
they
who
worked
work
well.
in mall stores are like high school students.
He was older than that, but still, I think he was just like, whatever. You know,
Well, I just think
doesn't
like
care.
probably I don't know. I just think of like high school students as working in mall
Yeah.
stores.
Anyway, so last call, interesting you say that because you write a column for a certain quarterly publication,
I do.
which features provocative pictures of women, which
Yeah.
I do as well, and that is Bachelor Pad Magazine. Here's a plug, Java, if you're watching. Yes. And I write a column that is the final column in the publication, and it is all about a drink at whatever, whether you made it, whether you're at a bar, and it's actually called Last Call.
That's cool.
So I do the Last Call column. You do the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen column, which is
I
whatever
do.
theme you can come up with that month. And you know what? I think we're doing an article. We're supposed to produce an article,
Well,
so we got to think about it
we
right
got
now.
a deadline.
My
Well,
job
not a
is
deadline. I'm just saying.
my job is easier than yours,
It really is.
but
But
sometimes I'm
isn't that the story of women? All right, women.
testify.
I'm just saying, women testify.
Well, you volunteered for a
You
full
have the harder job.
you volunteered for a full column. I got drafted into doing a little thing, and I'm like, it's still like I'm like, what am I going to do every month, every quarter anyway, that I haven't just done before to death. So I try to come up with something that is
Try coming up
different
with an
and
entire
new.
article.
I've done that too, but different places.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Area woman is just saying.
Area woman, so you'll know. Giant stores here in Texas for Pepperidge Farm. Christmas at oh wow, oh jeez, oh jeez, bingo,
Yeah.
big fun. I don't remember those kind of things, although eventually there was the as seen on TV stores,
Oh
and there are
yeah.
things I remember from malls that are so long gone that they're in the landfill with all of the leftover Flocati rugs. And I'm thinking about places like Tech Hi-Fi
Wait, Flocati rugs in the.
landfill.
I
When,
feel like Flocati rugs are really expensive.
well, when they're worn out, you throw them away. That's what I'm thinking.
I've never had a Flocati rug.
It's a very 70s thing, and that's
If I
what I've
had,
saved
I would
it.
probably still have it because they're really expensive, aren't they?
I don't know. I just figured that was the era of these big plushy rugs.
You're thinking of
Maybe I'm thinking of
shag rugs.
Okay. Maybe I'm just totally wrong about that. But I'm still
Which always
thinking
makes
of
me
the.
think of Barbarella,
Oh yeah, definitely shag rug.
saying like her whole
Her whole
spaceship
spaceship
had
is
like
like wall to
shag
wall shaggy,
rug
wall to wall shaggy.
walls.
Old carpet does end up in the landfill, and
Yeah.
that's a different problem, which is remarkable about that. I'm just thinking about when like the mall was full of York Steakhouse and Tech Hi-Fi and Spencer Gifts and what was it, Wilson Leather, these things. And don't forget the Gap. Oh man, yep.
Overpriced crap.
It's all overpriced crap. If you're
Oh
spending
boy.
more than a few bucks for it and it doesn't last at all, then it's like what a waste of time.
Oh
I like
boy.
durable goods. I just fixed the microwave for I think the fourth time and it's working just fine. The same part fails, you replace it, and then you go. If I'm throwing away the old part, that's a very minor part of the problem.
Flocati rug
The
all over your
actual
house.
appliance will work for a very long time. There's no reason for it to fall apart. It's a box and it's a magnetron. Come on, no big deal.
All right, Paul's got to wake up at 5, so we're
I
gonna.
do.
It's 10, and we're gonna call it 10:01. It's 10:01, and
Anyone?
we're gonna call it.
It's about that
I
time.
get to wake up at the late
Balmy hour of about 7:30.
7. I get to wake up at the late hour of 7, but he has to wake up
It
at
would
5.
be
So
marvelous to wake up at 7.
we're gonna bring it in.
On an office day, I have to wake up no later than 6.
We're gonna bring it in.
So 5 is a bit of a stretch, but I have to be on Governor's Island by 9:30. So
He has to save the
I got to save the oysters.
oysters.
That's a fact. I've done it once before. I thought it was great, and I want to do it again. And I'm signed up, and I'm going to do it.
Night, John. Night, everyone. Oh, thank you for joining us.
Yep.
Yay.
It is too late for
So
yet
much
another
fun.
commercial, but if you're patrons, I really appreciate that you are. If you want to be a patron, it's been at the top of the screen the whole evening. If anybody hasn't given us a like yet, please throw down on that. That makes a really big difference to us, but I see a bunch of them, and that's good. If you're watching the rebroadcast, I really appreciate it. That's the ultimate recycling right there on an Earth Day episode. Think about the products and the packaging that you use. Sometimes you can reduce it with very, very simple things. If you're not bringing a water bottle where you go, think about the fact that you don't need to have those stupid one single-use water bottles.
I carry so much surfwear with me when I go into the city. It's ridiculous.
You're kind of smoking me on that, frankly. But the fact is that you don't need all of this.
I come home with like an empty bag of surfwear. It's kind of ridiculous. But
and then you wash it and use it again. You can do that.
I know, but does the water... Wait, I don't know. I was going to say, does the water outnumber...
Somebody's going to have to do much better math on that than me to prove that doesn't. I think you can always
I always have a portable coffee mug, a thermos with more coffee because I'm addicted to coffee, a water bottle.
That's a different problem.
Another water bottle.
Another water bottle.
It's nuts. Anyway.
So listen, we got all the some education. Thank you, ma'am, for providing some fantastic questions.
You. That was amazing.
I'm still questioning how the hell you have to use 2,000 gallons to make one pair of jeans. And perhaps there's just like the very, very long chain that gets there. But such figures are out there for such things. You don't have to waste it all. You can use it again and again. And once it's used up, by the way, it's like your fuse and Peter's fuse. It's gone.
Yes, it is.
When it's done and it's trash, then you throw it away. This broadcast is not...
Don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off, Clark.
Don't piss me off.
Anyway, this broadcast...
That seems like a terrible way to end this.
I'm just saying this broadcast...
Love for all.
...is not throwaway because you will be able to watch it an infinite number of times if you so choose. And nor is it trash because we actually talked about some very fun topics tonight. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in with great ideas. If you have any other ideas, just drop us a line. If you have any ideas for future episodes, well, we appreciate that.
We love it.
We love to try ideas. If they're recycled ideas, hey, even better. In the meantime, we are net energy positive, so it's costing me a lot, but it's doing something. Glad to hear about it. All right. Fantastic to see everybody here on a Wednesday. We'll see you again in a week with another fun theme. Very soon, we'll be doing a broadcast with Rum Bar Records.
Yes.
That's a little preview for you.
Yes.
Still negotiating. It's been a tough time for both us and Rum Bar. There's just too much going on. We'll get it straight. We'll let you know. Watch these pages. Watch the missives from the Velveteen Lounge. Go on the socials. You'll find what's coming up. You can always ask us. As always, and remains true, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, guess what? We'll see you soon.
Good night.